Bismillah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is DJ Sarshadian. This is People Comedy Week, and today I'm going to explain about Jadwal Sholat Screen and also a new feature in dashboard screen. So yeah, before let's just get started. So in here, we're just gonna start off with an on-tap gesture detector, where it's going to navigator the push name, the context will be Jadwal Sholat, of course, and then you will have to input that also in here in the main dart, so it will have the general salt screen, a new screen in, of course, about general salt. So I'll just explain the UI first and then later the code. So actually I don't have my emulator right now, but I have my phone, so I'll show you guys the result also. So in here, there's gonna be a size box with this basically the top right. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's basically this top over here. So yeah, is that for that. And then it's going to have row. Oh, by the way, the size was going to be have a height of 16, and then below it's going to be a row, and then it's going to be for the main axis alignment of center, and then children, the icon is going to be for location like this. This is the shape, and then it's going to use color primary that we always use. And then for the text going to be for the location name. The reason why it's like this, I'll explain in the future after I explain the UI. So the style is going to be, of course, textile, colors, white, pop-ins, regular for the font. And then after that, below it's going to be another size box, where it's basically a size box of 25, and then it's going to have a container, a margin, edge insert symmetric of horizontal 24, padding of horizontal 22, vertical 24. And then below that's going to be decoration, where it's going to be for box decoration. Of course, it's going to be white, and it's going to be circular of 20. So yeah, it's going to be for border radius. And then instead of that, it's going to have a child, a column, a vertical, where it's for the time, the prayer subuh time, of course, the general salat is subuh, then image of a clock. And it's gonna be the same for the others, except this. This is like for a line below that specific um, prayer time. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's basically this one over here. So yeah, this is the schedule, and this is the line up there. And yeah, that's basically it for the everything. So you just need to change the schedule only. So yeah, and also before that, I forgot something. I want to respond to you guys about this. It's like we need to have this the HTTP geolocator and geocoding permission handler. So this is for your locations, and also this is for granting a permission from the application. So yeah, next we're going to go to the widgets, which is time.dart. So in here we're going to use as stateless, where the final string is going to be pray time and image, and of course we need the required the this pray time image. And then in the row, we're going to use children, where it's going to be text. For the text, it's going to be pray, and the style of it is going to just be puppets regular. And then the time, it's going to be have a spacer, and then the time's going to text. Another text will be there. There's going to be time, and then text box of an image of a width of 16, and then add an image below it to be a clock like this. Of course, you guys can see it's like this is the space, it's gonna be this long, then this is the size box and stuff like that, others. So yeah, yada yada. And then now I'm going to spend the code. Yay! So the code over here is kind of many. So yeah, numbers are not that clear or something, but yeah. So basically, we're gonna change the stateful, and then in here we're gonna make a new variable where it's going to save up the general salat data called General Salt, of course, and then another one for the name of the location from the user. So the location name, and then it will check another variable is going to check if the data is finished to be initialized. So it's going to be is loading true. So yeah, and here you're going to have a future list dynamic of fetch. It also add where it's going to be string of city, month, and year, and it's going to be a sync of the final URL. You're gonna have a URL where how you guys can get this is basically you can just go to Chrome and search Digital Solid Aquatic. This is the creator over here, and you guys just click from the GitHub, and this is from here by the way. Yeah, so it's gonna be something like that. Then the final response of it is just going to be a wait http://get WordPress or the URL over here. Then if the response is working, then it's going to respond of status code of 200, and then we'll return the JSON code. This is a JSON code by the way. It will be responding to the dot body. Else, if it's not working, then it will throw an exception of failed to load Jadwal Solid. And now it's going to be another one. Future void fetch location and general solid sync. But the variable is status and the weight is going to be permission dot location dot request. And if the location request is granted, then if status is granted, try the position. This is for the position updated for the user from the user. So if the position with geolocator it, it will get the current position and it will list the place mark. The place mark await place mark from coordinates of where the user is. So position latitude and position longitude. You know, place mark place the place mark first. So yeah. Then it will also show the city of that's going to be shown in the general slot. So basically, the city string is going to be Bogor or the default, and then the month is going to be with the date format of month, format date time now, and the year is going to be the same. It's basically the same as the month. It's just this different. And then another one is going to be a list dynamic of general slot. Whoops, yeah. That's fine, guys. Of General Solid, await fetch General Solid city month year. Then we'll set state to General Solid, and location of the. This is string, by the way. You guys need $sign to place this code. So yeah, place dot administrative area, and then also place locality, and then if it's loading, that's just false. But if it's catching an error, it will set state to its loading error and will print error fetching location or general slot is error. Or else it will just print location permission not granted, something like that. And that's basically it. This is just for any state. And yeah, that's it for the general slot screen. But we have another one which is from the dashboard screen where before I said that there's a new feature in the dashboard screen. So yeah, if you guys don't know what the dashboard screen is, it's basically this one over here. I don't know if you guys can see it. But basically, it's this one over here in the top. So yeah, and basically we put this to stateful again, and then it will show this code over here. The string will be there's location, taking location, prayer name, loading, prayer time, loading, and then background image. Default is going to be morning, of course, and then the list dynamic of general sort before with WRD explained in general sort screen. And then we're going to use in a state where it's going to be update prayer times. So yeah, if the prayer time, wait, future void updated prayer times, async if await request location permission, it will try the position of the user is going to be the geolocator and will get the current location, position, and will have location setting of the accuracy of high, and then uh, in here there's another one list place mark with place mark from coordinates is going to be a position latitude and longitude, and then The placeholder is going to be first. It's basically the same as the Jadwal Sholat Screen, and the string is basically it's also the same as Jadwal Sholat Screen. So yeah. Then in here, Jadwal Sholat Screen, Jadwal Sholat, a way to fetch Jadwal Sholat of this. Calculate next pair. And then set state, location, blah 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 is the same. And then if background image, get background image, the time it's gonna be now. So yeah, if it's catching an error, then it will set state. The location will be saying location. There's no error, and then it will print the error obtained location error. And then if still else, it's just gonna be location none, and then error. So yeah. Then here is basically for the general source screen next prayer time in the dashboard screen. So yeah, it will fetch the general source screen. Basically, it's the same as the source screen. So yeah, I don't really need to explain that again. In here, there's void calculate next prayer. So if the prayer that time is done, then it will final now daytime dot now, and it will also final today's date of the date format of year, month, date, and the format is going to be now. And it will take the schedule for today, variable today's schedule, general sort first where the element is going to be the um, date and then today's date, or else it's just going to be none. So yeah, if today's schedule null, uh, if it's already done, then it's going to daytime parts per time string type star. Then we'll final parts. The split is going to be this. Then the hour is going to be 0, and then minutes going to be 1 because it starts at those things. Then the return date time now it's going to be year, month, day, hour, and minute. Don't forget the now. And then we'll also save up the solid time for today, where it's basically this over here is Subo per time, today's schedule Subo and others, basically the same thing. Then it will strain next prayer, daytime next prayer time. So if uh, you'll find the schedule sort of the nearest if it's heaven Palawati. So if prayers for each name and time, if the time is after now, then if prayer time no is none or time is before next prayer time, so next prayer the name and next prayer the time, and then it will show the result. If next prayer is null and also next prayer time is null, then it will set state of the next prayer with the format of the hour, minute, and format of for next time. Else, if it's already past all, it's going to be for the next subu. So yeah, it's just going to be like for subu and then subu or just next subu. And then this is for if the parent name and time is no answer. And then this is for the changing of the um, dashboard screen. So in here, the future location request location permission async. The variable status will be await permission dot location request, and if status is granted, then it will be true, and else if it's not granted, then it will just be false. And then in here for get background image, the time now it's going to integer hour. For now hour, if the hour is below 12, then it will use the header of morning. Else if the hour is below 18, then it's going to be showing in the afternoon, and else if it's below 18 to if it's below that or higher, it's going to be night. So yeah, that's basically it for my explanation. I'm sorry if it's fast sounding and stuff. Also, I forgot to mention something. You guys want to use a permission handle things, you guys can just go to Chrome and search up permission Android in Chrome and just insert it in here. So yeah. Phew, that's all for my explanation. I'm sorry if I sounded too fast or something like that because I'm also catching up with the time. So yeah, once again, I'm very sorry. Maybe that's all from me, and thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.